1. Clarify your purpose in life. The first step to stop wasting time and start winning is to clarify your purpose in life. If you don't know what you're working toward, it's easy to fall into the trap of distraction and procrastination. Without a clear vision of what you want to achieve, it becomes difficult to prioritize your time and energy effectively. Clarity of purpose gives you a roadmap, a clear direction for your actions and decisions. This sense of direction will guide you through your decisions, big and small, ensuring that you stay on course and are focused on what truly matters. Purpose is not just a lofty goal, but the driving force behind everything you do. It is essential to have a deep connection to your purpose because it acts as your North Star, keeping you aligned when distractions or obstacles arise. Why defining your purpose matters. Your purpose acts as your guiding star. When you have a strong sense of purpose, your actions are driven by something meaningful, and you'll find it easier to make decisions, stay motivated, and resist distractions. People who are driven by a sense of purpose often report higher levels of satisfaction and fulfillment in their lives because they know what they are working for. Having purpose also helps you endure challenges and setbacks, as it offers you clarity on why you need to keep going. When you lack purpose, it's easy to feel unmotivated, as if you're just going through the motions of life without any real direction. However, when you know your purpose, even tough times feel more manageable, as you understand that each challenge is part of the journey toward achieving your ultimate goal. If you don't have a clear sense of purpose yet, take time to reflect on what you truly care about. Ask yourself, what activities or causes make you feel alive and passionate? What skills or talents do you possess that can make a meaningful impact on others? What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? Sometimes, finding your purpose requires you to look beyond your day-to-day tasks and take a big-picture view of your life. Think about the impact you want to make in the world and the kind of person you want to become. Purpose is often tied to the values you hold dear, and it's important to connect with those values when figuring out what drives you. Don't worry if you don't have all the answers right now. Your purpose might evolve over time, and that's okay. The most important thing is to start with what you know, and let that be the spark for the next steps in your life. You can refine your purpose as you grow and learn, but clarity in the present moment is vital. Once you've defined your purpose, it's essential to connect it to daily actions. Purpose without action is just a dream. To truly start making progress, you need to break your larger purpose down into smaller, actionable goals. These are the steps you'll take every day, no matter how small, to move closer to fulfilling your purpose. By linking your daily routine to your purpose, you'll start to feel more aligned with your goals, and each task you complete will bring you closer to what you truly want. This consistency reinforces your commitment and allows you to build momentum over time. Additionally, setting daily or weekly goals can help keep your purpose tangible and achievable. Instead of becoming overwhelmed by the enormity of your purpose, focus on the small tasks that add up over time. It's about progress, not perfection. These small actions will lead you to bigger successes and closer to your ultimate goal. Why people struggle with purpose? It's common for people to struggle with defining their purpose. Some fear failure, while others may feel overwhelmed by the enormity of the task. It's easy to become distracted by the hustle of daily life, or to feel like you don't have enough time to dedicate to discovering your purpose. But remember, purpose is not about perfection, it's about progress. Life is dynamic, and as you grow, your purpose may shift and evolve. What's important is that you are constantly reevaluating and refining what matters most to you. Take it one step at a time. Reflect, adjust, and take small actions. The key is to keep moving forward, even if you don't have all the answers yet. Even when challenges arise, stay connected to your purpose. It will act as your anchor during tough times. Building a strong foundation for purpose. To further solidify your purpose, consider creating a vision board or writing down a clear statement of what you want to achieve in the next 5 to 10 years. Having something tangible that you can refer back to will remind you of your purpose when distractions arise. It will also inspire you to keep working toward your goals, even when you don't see immediate results. Also, think about the impact you want your work to have. What change do you want to create in the world? This deeper level of reflection can provide more clarity and make your purpose feel even more important and motivating. To stop wasting time and start winning, you need to first clarify your purpose. Take the time to reflect, identify what drives you, and align your actions with that purpose. When you know what you're working for, it becomes much easier to overcome distractions, stay focused, and achieve your goals. Start today by setting aside time to define your purpose and let it guide your actions. The clearer you are on your purpose, the more power you'll have to make time work for you. A life driven by purpose is a life lived with intention, and that is where true success begins. Eliminate time-wasting habits. To focus on what you want, not on what you don't want. The second way to stop wasting time and start winning is to eliminate time-wasting habits. We all have habits, both good and bad, and some of them may be hindering your progress. Time-wasting habits are those actions or behaviors that you engage in regularly, but they don't contribute to your growth or success. These habits might make you feel productive, but they're really just filling up your time without moving you closer to your goals. Think about it. How many times have you found yourself scrolling endlessly through social media, binge-watching TV shows, or getting lost in other mindless activities? While these things can be fun or relaxing, they often end up being major time drains. They distract you from your true priorities and create a false sense of accomplishment. Why time-wasting habits are harmful? Time-wasting habits are harmful because they prevent you from focusing on what really matters. The more time you spend on these distractions, the less time you have to put toward your goals, your growth, and your future. Success doesn't come from filling your day with distractions. It comes from intentional action. If you're constantly distracted by time-wasting activities, you'll never reach the level of success you're capable of. Furthermore, these habits can cause a negative cycle. The more you engage in them, the more you feel disconnected from your goals. This can lead to feelings of frustration, guilt, and regret, which in turn make it harder to break the cycle. It becomes easy to feel stuck, thinking that you'll never make meaningful progress. Identifying your time-wasting habits. To break free from these time-wasting behaviors, the first step is to identify them. Reflect on how you spend your time during the day. Are there activities that keep you busy but don't really contribute to your personal or professional growth? Are you engaging in tasks that feel urgent but are not truly important? Start by tracking your time for a few days. Write down everything you do, from the moment you wake up to when you go to sleep. By the end of the week, you may be shocked at how much time you've spent on things that don't move the needle forward. Some common time wasters include mindlessly scrolling on social media for hours, procrastinating on important tasks because of fear or overwhelm, overeating or overindulging in unhealthy habits that sap your energy, spending time with people who drain you or hold you back from your goals. How to break the cycle. Once you've identified your time-wasting habits, the next step is to replace them with positive, productive habits. It's not enough just to stop doing something. You need to replace it with something better. For example, instead of scrolling through social media, take that time to read or listen to a podcast related to your field of interest. Instead of procrastinating, break tasks down into smaller, more manageable chunks and commit to completing just one small task at a time. These small changes in behavior, when practiced consistently, will create new habits that support your goals and values. The key is to be intentional about where you invest your time and energy. Developing new, positive habits. It's important to develop new habits that align with your purpose and vision for the future. Successful people don't just eliminate time-wasting habits, they replace them with habits that enhance their lives. Start by focusing on just one or two new habits at a time. Trying to overhaul your entire routine all at once can feel overwhelming and may lead to burnout. Consider adding habits like daily exercise to boost your energy and well-being, reading or journaling for personal growth and self-reflection, setting aside time for focused work, free from distractions, to accomplish your most important tasks. The more you cultivate positive habits, the less room there will be for time-wasting behaviors. Why it's difficult to break time-wasting habits. Breaking time-wasting habits isn't easy. These behaviors are often ingrained in our daily routines and can feel like they've become part of our identity. Additionally, in a world full of distractions, it's easy to get caught up in mindless activities. But here's the truth. No one is immune to distraction. The key is to recognize it when it happens and redirect your focus. If you slip up, don't beat yourself up. Habit change is a process, and it's okay to stumble along the way. What matters is your commitment to getting back on track and making steady progress. Practical tips for eliminating time-wasting habits. 1. Set specific boundaries. Block out times in your day for work, relaxation, and social activities. Set limits for how long you spend on non-productive activities like social media or watching TV. 2. Use productivity tools. Apps like Rescue Time, Focus at Will, or Forest can help you stay on track by limiting distractions. 3. Accountability partners. Share your goals with someone who can keep you accountable and help you stay focused. 4. Reward yourself. When you successfully avoid a time-wasting habit, reward yourself with something you enjoy. To stop wasting time and start winning, it's crucial to eliminate time-wasting habits. Take inventory of how you're spending your time and identify what needs to change. Replace distractions with positive habits that align with your goals. With discipline and consistency, you can break free from these habits and start winning in every area of your life. Start today. Identify just one time-wasting habit you want to eliminate and replace it with a productive habit that brings you closer to your purpose. The sooner you eliminate distractions, the sooner you'll be able to focus on what really matters and achieve the success you desire. 3. Take inspired action. The third way to stop wasting time and start winning is to set clear and specific goals. Without a roadmap, it's easy to wander aimlessly, wasting time on tasks that don't contribute to your overall vision. Clear goals act as a guide, helping you focus your time and energy on the actions that will bring you closer to success. When you set specific goals, you can measure progress, track your achievements, and make adjustments as necessary. Goals give you a sense of direction, making it easier to prioritize tasks, eliminate distractions, and stay on track. Setting goals also helps you overcome procrastination. If you know exactly what you need to accomplish, it's much easier to take action and avoid getting stuck in indecision. Why clear goals matter? When you don't have clear goals, you're more likely to get lost in the daily grind. You may find yourself reacting to situations rather than proactively creating the life you want. Clear goals provide focus. They let you know what you need to do, when you need to do it, and why it matters. Goals help you make decisions with confidence, as they give you a point of reference to weigh your options. Without specific goals, it's easy to waste time on low-priority tasks that don't move you forward. When you don't know where you're going, it's easy to get distracted and off track. On the other hand, when you have specific, measurable goals, you can break them down into smaller, actionable steps and take consistent, focused action every day. How to set effective goals. To set effective goals, start by making them specific and measurable. Instead of vague goals like, I want to get fit, aim for something more tangible like, I will work out 3 times a week for 30 minutes. This gives you a clear target to hit and a timeline to achieve it. Another key aspect of effective goal setting is making your goals realistic and achievable. It's important to push yourself, but setting goals that are too ambitious can lead to frustration and burnout. Break your big goals down into smaller, bite-sized objectives that you can achieve step by step. Additionally, be sure your goals are relevant. They should align with your values and your purpose. When your goals are aligned with what matters most to you, they become more motivating and meaningful. The power of written goals. Studies have shown that writing down your goals significantly increases the likelihood of achieving them. When you put your goals in writing, you make them more tangible and real. It's like making a contract with yourself to take action. Not only do written goals give you clarity, but they also serve as a reminder of your commitments. Take some time to write down your top 3 to 5 goals for the next 6 months and be as specific as possible. Post these goals somewhere visible so that you see them every day. This will keep you focused and serve as a daily reminder of what you're working toward. Breaking down long-term goals into short-term actions. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by big long-term goals, especially if they seem far off in the future. The key to making these goals achievable is to break them down into smaller, manageable tasks. Instead of focusing solely on the end result, break your goal into monthly, weekly, or even daily actions that you can take to move closer to your target. For example, if your long-term goal is to write a book, break it down into smaller steps, such as write 500 words a day. Outline the chapters. Set aside time each week to revise and edit. These smaller actions will make your goal feel more attainable and prevent you from feeling overwhelmed by the magnitude of the task. Tracking progress and staying accountable. Once your goals are set, the next step is to track your progress regularly. This allows you to see how far you've come and identify any obstacles you might be facing. Tracking your goals also helps you stay accountable to yourself. Accountability is crucial to achieving your goals. If you have someone you report to or check in with, you're more likely to stay on track and continue working toward your objectives. Consider setting up a weekly or monthly check-in where you review your goals, assess your progress, and make any necessary adjustments. This gives you an opportunity to reflect on your successes and challenges and make sure you're still on course. Overcoming obstacles and adjusting your goals. No matter how well you plan, you will face obstacles along the way. Life is unpredictable, and things don't always go according to plan. The key is to stay flexible. Don't give up on your goals just because things aren't going as expected. Instead, find ways to adjust and adapt. If something isn't working, try a different approach. Maybe you need to shift your timeline or adjust your strategy. The most successful people don't let failure stop them. They use it as a learning experience to refine their approach. Celebrating your wins. It's easy to get caught up in chasing the next goal without taking time to celebrate your successes. Acknowledging your progress, no matter how small, is essential to maintaining motivation. Take time to celebrate when you hit milestones, whether it's completing a project or simply sticking to your daily routine. Celebrating your wins helps you appreciate the hard work you've put in and gives you the energy to keep moving forward. It also reinforces the importance of setting and achieving goals. To stop wasting time and start winning, it's essential to set clear and specific goals. Your goals provide a roadmap for your success and help you stay focused and motivated. By setting realistic, measurable goals, breaking them down into actionable steps, and tracking your progress, you'll stay on course and make meaningful strides toward achieving your dreams. Take action now. Write down your goals for the next month and commit to taking one small step toward them each day. With clear goals in place, you'll stop wasting time and start winning. Prioritize tasks based on importance. The fourth way to stop wasting time and start winning is to prioritize tasks based on importance. Not all tasks are created equal. Some are urgent and critical, while others are less important and can be deferred. The key to productivity is understanding how to prioritize your time and energy so that you focus on what truly matters. Without proper prioritization, you risk spending too much time on tasks that won't bring you closer to your goals. You may end up focusing on busy work, such as answering emails, attending unnecessary meetings, or completing tasks that don't have a significant impact on your long-term success. The secret to time mastery is consciously deciding what deserves your attention and what can wait. The importance of prioritization. When you prioritize tasks based on their importance, you create a framework for decision-making. You avoid feeling overwhelmed by a long to-do list and instead focus your energy on the activities that will drive the greatest results. Prioritization is essential for maintaining clarity, especially when you have competing demands on your time. In the modern world, it's easy to get distracted by tasks that appear urgent but are actually not that important. Learning to distinguish between what is truly urgent versus what is merely a distraction is crucial to making the most of your time. The Eisenhower Matrix. One powerful tool for prioritization is the Eisenhower Matrix, a decision-making framework that helps you categorize tasks based on urgency and importance. This matrix divides your tasks into 4 quadrants. 1. Urgent and important. Do now. These are tasks that require immediate attention and have a significant impact on your goals. These should be prioritized and tackled first. 2. Not urgent but important. Schedule later. These tasks are important but do not require immediate attention. Schedule time to work on them, but don't let them distract you from urgent tasks. 3. Urgent but not important. Delegate or minimize. These tasks may seem urgent but do not align with your long-term goals. Whenever possible, delegate them to others or minimize the time spent on them. For not urgent and not important, eliminate. These are tasks that are neither urgent nor important. These should be eliminated from your to-do list altogether. By using the Eisenhower Matrix, you can evaluate your tasks and ensure that you're focusing on what really matters. It helps you avoid the trap of busy work and allows you to allocate your time and resources effectively. The 80-20 rule, Pareto principle. Another helpful concept in prioritization is the 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle. This principle states that 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. In other words, a small number of tasks contribute disproportionately to your success. To apply the 80-20 rule, ask yourself, what tasks will produce the most significant results if completed? Which activities have the greatest potential to advance your personal or professional growth? By focusing on the 20% of tasks that generate 80% of the value, you eliminate time spent on less productive activities and free up more time for what truly matters. Time blocking, a practical approach to prioritization. A practical way to prioritize tasks is through time blocking. This involves scheduling specific time slots for your most important tasks and sticking to them. For example, if writing a report is important for your career advancement, block off 2 hours in your calendar each day dedicated solely to that task. Time blocking ensures that you dedicate uninterrupted time to your highest priority activities, preventing distractions from taking over your day. By focusing on one task at a time and working without interruptions, you increase your productivity and reduce the mental clutter that comes from constantly switching between tasks. The role of discipline in prioritization. While prioritization is essential, it's not enough on its own. Discipline is what allows you to stick to your priorities and follow through on your plans. It's easy to get sidetracked by less important tasks, especially when they feel easier or more enjoyable. However, successful people practice discipline by choosing to focus on the most important tasks, even when they don't feel like it. Discipline involves saying no to distractions, resisting the temptation to procrastinate, and staying committed to your goals. When you have the discipline to prioritize your time effectively, you'll make consistent progress toward your desired outcomes. Eliminating non-essential tasks. A key component of prioritization is learning to eliminate non-essential tasks. Many of us fill our days with tasks that seem necessary, but don't truly contribute to our success. These could be small, repetitive tasks like checking emails constantly, engaging in unnecessary meetings, or getting caught up in trivial details. To eliminate these tasks, ask yourself if the task is truly essential or if it can be delegated, postponed, or removed altogether. If something is not helping you achieve your goals or moving you closer to your vision, it's time to let it go. Consider implementing the 2-minute rule, which suggests that if a task will take 2 minutes or less to complete, do it immediately. This will help you clear small tasks quickly, allowing you to focus on bigger priorities. Dealing with interruptions and distractions. One of the greatest challenges to prioritization is dealing with interruptions and distractions. Whether it's phone notifications, email alerts, or people knocking on your door, these interruptions can throw you off track and derail your productivity. To minimize interruptions, consider setting boundaries with others. Inform people of your work hours or schedule quiet hours where you focus on your priorities without distractions. Additionally, consider using technology to block distracting websites or apps during certain times of the day. The importance of flexibility. While prioritization is crucial, it's also important to stay flexible. Sometimes, unexpected events or new opportunities arise that require your attention. The key is to stay adaptable. If something more urgent comes up, reassess your priorities and adjust accordingly. The most successful people are those who can stay focused on their main goals while remaining flexible enough to pivot when necessary. In conclusion, prioritizing tasks based on importance is one of the most powerful strategies for stopping the waste of time and achieving your goals. Use frameworks like the Eisenhower Matrix and the 80-20 rule to identify the tasks that matter most and eliminate or delegate those that don't. Develop the discipline to stay focused on your priorities and implement time-blocking strategies to ensure your time is spent wisely. Start today by evaluating your to-do list and categorizing tasks based on importance. Focus on the highest impact activities and let go of distractions. By prioritizing what truly matters, you will stop wasting time and start winning in every area of your life. 5. Eliminate distractions and practice deep focus. The fifth way to stop wasting time and start winning is to eliminate distractions and practice deep focus. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Whether it's social media, constant notifications, or the temptation to multitask, these distractions steal valuable time and hinder your productivity. Mastering the ability to focus deeply on one task at a time is essential for achieving success and making meaningful progress in your life. Why distractions are so dangerous? Distractions don't just waste time, they also reduce the quality of your work. When you're constantly jumping from one task to another, your brain doesn't have the opportunity to fully engage with any of them. This is known as shallow work. Shallow work is the opposite of deep work. It's fragmented, unfocused, and often results in subpar outcomes. When you're distracted, it takes longer to get things done. Studies have shown that it can take up to 25 minutes to regain focus after being interrupted. This constant switching between tasks leads to wasted time and a decrease in productivity. The more often you're distracted, the harder it becomes to concentrate on what truly matters. The importance of deep focus. Deep focus allows you to fully immerse yourself in a task and produce your best work. It's the opposite of multitasking, which studies have shown to be ineffective. When you practice deep focus, you dedicate all your cognitive resources to one task, enabling you to complete it more efficiently and with greater precision. To achieve deep focus, you must create an environment that is conducive to concentration. You need to eliminate distractions, remove unnecessary stimuli, and set clear intentions for what you're trying to accomplish. The deeper you can focus, the more you can accomplish in a shorter amount of time. How to eliminate distractions? The first step in eliminating distractions is to identify them. Take note of what pulls your attention away from your work. It could be your phone, social media, noisy environments, or even your own internal thoughts and worries. Once you identify your distractions, you can take active steps to minimize them. For example, if your phone is a major distraction, consider turning it off or using apps that block notifications during specific times of the day. If you find that you're easily distracted by social media, try using apps that help you stay focused, like Forest or Freedom, which block access to social media sites for a set period of time. You can also create a distraction-free environment by finding a quiet workspace, putting on noise-canceling headphones, or using tools like Pomodoro timers, which break your work into intervals of focus time with short breaks in between. These techniques can help you stay on track and prevent distractions from hijacking your productivity. Time blocking for deep focus. One of the most effective strategies for maintaining deep focus is time blocking. By scheduling specific blocks of time in your calendar for uninterrupted focus, you can ensure that you dedicate time to your most important tasks. Time blocking helps you resist the temptation to multitask and ensures that you stay focused on the task at hand. For example, you might schedule a 2-hour block in the morning to focus solely on a project without any interruptions. During this time, commit to avoiding all distractions, such as checking emails or browsing the internet. This allows you to make significant progress on your work without the constant interruptions that can derail your productivity. The power of the single-tasking mindset. In a world that often promotes multitasking, it can be challenging to shift your mindset to single-tasking. However, single-tasking is far more effective than attempting to juggle multiple tasks at once. Studies have shown that multitasking can actually decrease productivity and lead to more mistakes. By practicing single-tasking, you give your brain the opportunity to focus fully on one task at a time. This increases your efficiency and the quality of your work. Instead of bouncing between tasks, commit to completing one task before moving on to the next. This not only improves your work, but also helps you feel more accomplished at the end of the day. Overcoming internal distractions. In addition to external distractions, internal distractions can also prevent you from focusing. These distractions are often in the form of intrusive thoughts, worries, or the temptation to check your phone. One effective technique to combat internal distractions is mindfulness, being fully present in the moment and focusing your attention on your current task. When you notice your mind wandering, gently bring your focus back to the task at hand. Practice deep breathing exercises or take short breaks to clear your mind. Over time, you will strengthen your ability to focus and reduce the impact of internal distractions. Setting boundaries and saying no. Another way to eliminate distractions is to set clear boundaries with others. Let people know when you are working and when you are available for interruptions. Setting boundaries helps you protect your time and creates an environment where you can focus without constant disruptions. It's also important to learn to say no to tasks or commitments that don't align with your priorities. By saying no to non-essential requests, you protect your time and energy for the things that matter most. Saying no can be difficult, but it's a crucial part of staying focused on your goals. The role of rest and recovery. Ironically, one of the best ways to stay focused and productive is to ensure that you're well rested. If you're constantly working without taking breaks, your focus and energy will begin to wane. Rest and recovery are essential for maintaining your mental clarity and productivity. Make sure to schedule regular breaks throughout the day to recharge. Practice good sleep hygiene and aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. When you are well rested, you'll be able to focus more effectively and perform at your best. Celebrating progress. Finally, remember to celebrate your focus and productivity. Each time you successfully complete a task without distractions, take a moment to acknowledge your progress. This reinforces the positive behavior and motivates you to keep improving your focus. Whether it's through small rewards like taking a walk or enjoying a cup of coffee, or simply recognizing your success, celebrating your wins keeps you motivated and on track. The more you practice deep focus, the easier it becomes, and the more results you'll see. Conclusion and call to action. To stop wasting time and start winning, it's essential to eliminate distractions and practice deep focus. By identifying your distractions, setting boundaries, and committing to single tasking, you can significantly improve your productivity and work quality. Use tools like time blocking and mindfulness to help you stay on track and eliminate distractions. Start today by identifying your biggest distractions and creating a plan to minimize them. Commit to practicing deep focus for just 30 minutes at a time and watch how much more you accomplish. With deep focus, you'll stop wasting time and start winning in every area of your life.